I'm here again with Joe Coleman with Callaway Realty and Joe Connor with Homeowners Financial. And there's an increase with inventory. What does that mean? We've got more homes.
Yeah, lots of more homes on the market, but still a lot of homes selling, which is kind of an interesting thing. The market's sort of normalizing right now. At one point we were kind of below 2,000 houses on the market, and now we're closer to really like 15 to 17 in Maricopa County, 1,000.
Wow.
So it's a huge increase, but that's still well short of, traditional norms. And so it's still a great time to sell. Pricing is still, above really what it was this time last year, but it's a different strategy now than it was when there were only 2,000 houses on the market. You really have to kind of understand that it might take a little bit longer to sell the house. It might take a little bit more effort on your agent's part to sell the house, and it also, is more important now than ever to price that home right from the start.
That makes sense.
Because some people are trying to price houses low and see if buyers will bid it way back up, and buyers aren't really wanting to do that. Or some people still have the same mindset of like, oh, well, we're going to get so much more than my neighbor got 2 days ago. And really, you just need to find that balance of pricing initially. But it's still a great time to sell a house, which is the thing. Buyers are still buying houses, and sellers are still getting top dollar for houses.
Well, that's good to know, because I know a lot of people, you do see like a for sale sign actually up for a little bit of time, where for a while there was like a bidding war of how many people are putting in a bid for this home, and it might not even been their dream home, but it was close to what they wanted, and so everybody was kind of jumping on everything. And now this is a little bit more the norm, but yes, you're still gonna get the good money. They just need to understand to actually take your advice on what it should sell for, because that makes so much more sense. There's not the whole wars kind of going on. And then I'm always telling people that you have to get pre-qualified beforehand, because a lot of people go find that house and they're like, oh yeah, this is the one I want, and it's like, can you afford it, or what can you?
And you've got to be able to move quick, and like Joe said, it all comes down to expectations when it comes to sellers and what they're going to realistically sell their home for. And working with a great realtor like Joe and having somebody that truly knows the comparables in an area so that your home doesn't sit for a long time and get stagnant, because that's the kiss of death for a listing. Unfortunately, the longer it stays, the more buyers that go in and turn away and go look at other properties. And by the time you eventually continue to lower the price to what it should have been to begin with, now you've lost all of those other buyers. So it just extends out your listing period even longer. So it's more important than ever to work with a great realtor and a great team that really truly understands the market in that area specifically where you're looking to sell.
And then I know I've asked this before, but it's better for, well, I guess they could contact either of you first to then say, all right, we want to make sure that we get the mortgage already pre-qualified in hand first. So it doesn't matter really, because if someone comes to you and they don't have it already done, you're going to send them over saying, hey, it needs to be done.
That's going to be one of the first things, and also, as when you are getting pre-qualified, it's important to kind of know where you're searching and everything like that. But it's, sellers want to see that pre-qual coming in, because they want to know that offer coming in is strong, because they don't have 15 buyers lined up anymore. So they want to make sure you're strong, and they want to have that comfort, and then they need that agent to kind of guide them, because they're not going to get every single term out there, but it's about having that agent that knows how to get them the terms that are important to them too. And so that's, again, with the managing expectations, it's finding out what your expectations are and having somebody accomplish that for you. And also knowing that buyer is pre-qualified is vital, and just understanding that this is going to close and it's a good deal for you, because you're not going to get 30 offers, you might only get the one, and you need to make that one work. But it's, again, still you're getting, good money and good terms and great buyers right now.
Well, and that's why they need to call you guys. And get the ball rolling for whether they're selling, buying, whatever they need to do, they need to call you.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, well, thanks again.
Thank you.